started drumming with cocktail shakers today. Yeah, I know. It's that blend of madness and artistry you've always loved about me. Sung Min's my teacher, a total ace with rhythms who's now dealing with my eccentricities. Had such a laugh when I pulled out shakers instead of sticks for our session. You know, it's a whole new way to experience my craft. The beat, the rhythm. It's like a dance, a ballet of spirits, but with sounds. Even got an impromptu applause from the bar-goers while floating some beats around during the happy hour. Fun. Ming thinks I might have invented a new trend in the bar scene here. Who knows? Also, managed to rummage around some classic jiggers and glasses from a vintage shop today. I tell you, they are absolutely adorable. Hana was crazy about them when I showed her the pictures. Might be seeing more of those jiggers in action soon. That's got me thinking we should have a cocktail night at my place. Ming's bringing board games, and I'm already brainstorming cocktails with an edgy sonic twist. To add to the excitement, we have a mighty BTS playlist ready with the new album. Oh, by the way, track 1 from the album is bloody brilliant. Can't get it out of my head now, just lovely. You won't believe who I bumped into today. Renowned mixologist Diego was at the same symposium as I... What are the chances, huh? Picture me, like tongue-tied fangirling over one of my mixology idols. We had this great chat on global cocktail trends, and get this. Fermented cocktails seem to be all the rage now. We're talking stuff like kombucha and kimchi juice combined with spirits. Diego said that fermentation adds this new depth of flavor to the cocktails. You might think it'll taste funky, but honestly, it's a pleasant kind of tart-sweet flavor. Rather yummy, if you ask me. I also learned a bunch about the fermentation process, like how yeast consumes sugar, creating alcohol and carbon dioxide, the magical transformation, right? Before you gasp and say, Evelyn, you in science, well, guess what? Sometimes even I surprise myself. Of course, I don't think I'll be starting a fermentation lab in my apartment anytime soon, but it's cool to experiment with some already fermented ingredients. And you know what they say? Art and science walk hand in hand. Right, you never say that. It's me who says it. Yeah, I'm weird, but you love me for it. Speaking of science experiments, Ming's watching Squid Game. Imagine, now of all times. Though for the life of me, I still can't figure out which game was freakier. The rapidity with which we discussed it, oh my. Clearly, we've had plenty of post-series analysis. Not that I'm complaining. Post-series discussions with Hana, Yuna, Ming, and you is pretty much its whole charm. Let's just add that to the list of things I miss about hanging with you guys in person. All right then. Guess I have to start sourcing fermented ingredients for the cocktail recipes. Probably going to head to one of those hipster farmers markets tomorrow for some kombucha or artisanal pickles. You know, the kind that assures you about 30 times that they're organic and all natural. Like, okay, we get it. Your pickles are touched by Mother Nature herself. Oh, and guess what? I suggested a cocktail night next Saturday. Hana's going to bring some art magazines, Ming is probably going to bring his tardy self, and hopefully some snacks, and I'm counting on an epic sing-along session with Yuna. Missing you and hoping you can join us. All right. Mixology meets art. That was my day today. Stumbled upon this art gallery tucked away in Ixiondong. No, not just any art gallery. This one had a twist of mixology. A cocktail lover's dream with a dash of art. It was incredibly thrilling. You know, the idea of merging two of my passions never crossed my mind, and this place was an embodiment of that fantasy. Never before did I think about how a piece of art can inspire a cocktail recipe. Saw this eccentric modern painting with vibrant swirls. It made me picture swirls of flavors in a cocktail glass. Can't help but wonder about how a colorful cocktail would taste as dynamic as that painting looked. Pictured a riot of flavor in each sip, painting a picture inside the drinker's mind. Now that would be something, right? One thing's for sure, cocktail night has a new theme now. Art. Even our mischievous Ming got in on the act, comparing it all to some game he just started playing. You're an artist and a bartender in it. And you know Ming, always finding a way to mix in his love for gaming. He suggested an art-themed cocktail night, something along the lines of each drink board painting a scene, which sounds absolutely fabulous. Can we please have this on our next virtual hangout? Telling you, mate, today had me buzzing with ideas for the cocktail night. I mean, just imagine gathering around with our favorite tunes playing, board games spread out, and us mixing up some creatively inspired cocktails. I fancy we might end up inventing a whole new genre of cocktails ourselves. Hannah was impressed. She compared watching me behind the bar to seeing a live art performance. Always knew she had a way with words, didn't she? Oh, speaking of art, darling, I just realized we're way behind on our Marvel movie marathon. Hannah nearly gave away a spoiler in our convo today. Dodged that bullet, didn't we? We must plan our virtual movie date soon, love. I've got popcorn and candy ready. Well, I gotta tell ya, I am stoked for our art-inspired cocktail night. And oh, do me a favor, no more movie spoilers, yeah? Keep those lips sealed or you owe me a drink.